Our next topic is resolution of vector. Resolution of vector. Resolution of vectors means treating a vector along its component. Means treating a vector along its component. Here generally we consider coordinate axis. Generally along coordinate axis. Let us consider vector A. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Now let us consider this vector A. This is vector A. Now this vector A is formed with the help of x component and y component. This x component and y component defined by Ax and Ay with height, and this is Ax. This vector A becomes with the help of these components Ax and Ay. Now we can write this vector A is Ax component. Ax is along the x direction. That means we have here the unit vector I and here the unit vector j. So we can write vector A is Ax I cap plus Ay j cap. This Ax is the magnitude of this vector A along the direction of x-axis, or we can say I cap. Now Ax multiplied with unit vector I becomes a vector, and Ay multiplied with vector j, unit vector j, and this becomes a vector. Then vector plus vector is a vector. Then this vector is A vector. Now let us consider this angle theta. Now we can see that, and we know sin theta is equals to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. That means perpendicular is here. Entangle this. Perpendicular is Ay. This is Ay divided by this. Hypotenuse क्या है हमारा यहाँ पे? Vector A. So this is A. Now from here, Ay equals to A sin theta. This is equation. This become equation first. Now we also know cos theta. Cos theta is equals to base divided by hypotenuse, and base is Ax divided by hypotenuse is A, and from here Ax equals to A cos theta. This is equation second. Now squaring both the equation first and second and add them. Square equation first and second and then add them. So what we get? Ax square plus Ay square, which is equals to A square cos square theta plus here Ay A square sin square theta. Now take the common A square, and here left is cos square theta plus sin square theta. And we all know cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1. This is equals to 1. So here a square into 1, and which is equals to a square. So we write this as a square equals to, here this is ax square plus y square, ay square, and magnitude of a is under root of ax square plus ay square. This is our magnitude. Now we talk with direction. What is the direction of this vector? Direction. For finding the direction, here this is theta. Then if we find tan theta, then what is tan theta? From here tan theta equals to ay by ax. We know tan theta equals to ay divided by ax. This is our tan theta, and if we find theta, which is equals to tan inverse ay divided by ax. This is our solution of vectors. We find here from this our magnitude, and from this is direction. From this direction, this vector. Now our next topic is motion in a plane with constant acceleration. Motion in a plane with constant acceleration. Now consider, let us suppose at t equals to 0, our initial velocity is u and final velocity is v at time t. Okay. Now we all know acceleration is equals to change in velocity with time taken. So from here we calculate v equals to at or here plus u. That means v equals to u plus at. This is the velocity, same as we consider in one dimension, same as 1D. Now we write this equation in component form. In component form it becomes, in component form this equation becomes, along x-axis क्या हो जाएगी, vx equals to ux plus ax into t, and along y-axis become vy equals to uy plus ay into t. Here vx is the final velocity along x direction, ux is the initial velocity along x direction, and ax is the acceleration along x direction, and vy is the final velocity along y direction, uy is the initial velocity along y direction, and ay is the acceleration along y direction. Okay. Now next is displacement. Displacement. We know displacement is equals to average velocity into time. Average velocity into time. And we know our initial velocity is u and final velocity is v. So average velocity becomes uv plus v by 2. And here we take displacement as, displacement is r at time t and r naught at time t naught. So now displacement is r minus r naught, and average velocity is u plus v by 2. into time t, and from here we put the value v u plus at. We put this value v. We know v equals to u plus at, and this whole term multiplied with t. Now this becomes 2ut plus at square divided by 2, and this is also equal to ut plus half at square. This is r minus r naught, and we get r is equals to r naught plus ut plus half at square. This is the same as we write in 1D. Same as 1D. Now we can write this in terms of component along x-axis or along y-axis. In terms of components, first is along x-axis. Along x-axis, here this vector r is formed with two components, that is along x-axis its distance is x, and along y-axis its distance is y. So we can write this as, along x-axis what becomes here, r is x and initial is x naught plus ux into t plus half ax t square, where ux is the initial velocity along x-axis, ax is the acceleration along x-axis, x naught is the initial position. Now along y-axis, becomes, this equation becomes y equals to y naught t plus half a by t square. Same here, this y naught is initial position along y-axis, uy is initial velocity along y-axis, and ay is the acceleration along y-axis. This is our displacement in component form. Displacement along component form. This is along x-axis, fine, and next is this along y-axis.